Watch the boy. She really snapped around that ball hard. Ball's on about the 4-board right now. Driving back, hits the head pin into the sideboard. 5-pin goes flying.
She's back in the match. Can cut the lead down to just 22. Once you get it down in the 20s, Marshall, anything can happen. 3 frames left.
Oh, solid 10. She did her job.
Yes, she did. Boy, she had such focus on her target. I watched her eyes up there on a critical shot as her husband Brian looks on. Obviously disappointed. Must make this fair. It's not over. But that was a tough break.
Hang on. Don't have to hit very hard.
Well, Liz Johnson, as we say, gauntlet in hand.
Yeah, in the last 2 frames, both on 26 and 25, her ball was creeping in just a little bit high. I look for Liz Johnson to throw this ball even harder.
Good call, Marsh. The computer-aided tracking system used on today's telecast is provided to us by the Kegel Corporation, the premier coaching facility in the world.
And our CAT system did show that Liz Johnson amped up the speed a little bit more on lane 26. In fact, it was the hardest she'd thrown the ball the entire day. Let's see that ball kind of bounce a little bit as she released it.
Lost it off her hand, didn't get that wrist action you were talking about, and leaves the soft for week 10. And that's a question I'm sure that you've fielded many times from amateurs. What leaves the 10-pin? Well, there's a difference between the one Shannon left, which is a wrap, and watch the 6-pin just kind of be uncooperative in the right-hand channel, and that's just because it didn't get enough power on it.
Yep. But she knows right now she has plenty. She's going to win this tournament. She's going to be going to New York later this afternoon for that wonderful dinner in Lady Sports Foundation.
And our colleague Christine Brennan will also be traveling there. Shannon O'Keefe has done herself well. This is a name that will be resounding in the bowling world for years to come.
Boy, lots of good shots, but when you have to send the ball to the right and then bring it back, it makes it more problematic as far as carrying, especially for some reason during telecast, as you said earlier, straighter is kind of greater.
Well, all good players like a little pull area. Most misses by anybody in almost any sport is to pull it left the target or inside your target, right? For right-handers, the left-handers to pull it to the right. So it is a slight edge, and yet when you're freewheeling in a tournament, the bigger strike ball, like Shannon, can, when you're relaxed, can out-carry your other opponents. All right, Shannon can finish with a nice 200 game here coming up in the 10th frame.
Well, she gets the friendly roll of the 4-pin in the 10th frame, and she's got a beautiful game and a beautiful smile and really a wonderful future ahead in the sport.
No doubt. And if you haven't seen these women bowlers today that are coming through, as Christine Brennan mentioned, through Title IX, they are terrific, terrific bowlers. In fact, I have Shannon coming with me to bowl a Hospice Society charity fundraiser in New England in April, and I'm sure the people will just be absolutely ecstatic with her performance.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. That's one proud Liz Johnson right now. She knew what she had to do, what was in front of her, and well, she's really taking it to the max.
Possible 215 for Shannon O'Keefe. Has definitely bowled as well as anybody in the world. Just didn't happen for her today.
That's a good finish. And great sportsmanship between all these ladies.
Liz Johnson will be a multiple champion as these other people. Of course, Marion Ladwig, the great Marion Ladwig, has dominated it, and she will be a 2-time titleist. She has to be proud. Great accomplishment. Liz has a potential 258, Marshall 257 in the semifinal. That'd have been hard to beat for anybody.
Oh, you can only take what the shot gives you and then take it to the max, and that's exactly what she's done.
She only had one ball out of the pocket in 2 games. That was that 210 split. Made a terrific shot on that. A spare here. She quickly finishes up. She'll have a 248, 215 victory. Just a tremendous performance. Look at the smile on her face. There's the winner, Liz Johnson.
And a big hug from Mom. What a treat for her mother to be able to watch her daughter kick off the biggest tournament in ladies bowling.
We'll be back after a short break to talk to our new U.S. Open champion, Liz Johnson, her second U.S. Open title. The top women bowlers in the world began this championship 4 weeks ago, and each knew that only one could win. For some, it was a chance to bring back the glory that once was. For others, a chance to shine on a new stage. But in the end, it was Liz Johnson who proved to the world that women's bowling is back better than ever. Be sure to stay with ESPN next Sunday as bowling continues as the PBA's best compete in the 2007 Japan Cup, Sunday, October 21st at 1 p.m. Eastern. For Marcia Holman and Christine Brennan, this is Bo Burton saying so long from the biggest little city in the world, Reno, Nevada. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Congratulations once again to Liz Johnson, the 2007 U.S. Open champion. Final score, 257 to 215 over Shannon O'Keefe.